We clear out the lines. The most mesmerizing star I recognize is the star that could be shocking in our sky. It is this one, bug press or scarab squash. It's a red beast star, and on the distant likelihood that you put it where the sun is, it would stretch out to the circle of Jupiter. It's gigantic, completely eccentric, and going to explode. It's not quite as clear as it has every one of the reserves of being in the universe. These monster events, like the most ludicrously feared colossal starbursts, could shake all that we see. Also, do whatever it takes not to see its middle. Regardless, Betelgeuse has been seen as a sign. A red, exceptionally Goliath star that is normally more significant than our sun. Brian Cox and other space specialists figure it could go supernova right when people are generally frightened by what will happen, since the James Webb Space Telescope is taking dazzling photographs of the star. When exactly will Betelgeuse become a supernova? And what titanic impact will it have on Earth? Let's sort out a star in the magnificent body Orion that shines so brightly that even people from a long time ago have seen it. The superb star Betelgeuse is situated on the eastern shoulder of the star grouping Orion. Betelgeuse is the second largest star in the star grouping. Its name comes from this feature. The monster shoulder. It is possibly one of the most brilliant stars in the night sky. On top of being strikingly brilliant, the star is also an odd shade of red, which, as we will see, suggests trouble. We've had some huge involvement with Betelgeuse for quite a while. A Greek analyst named Timoi also focused on it. Around that time, the primary thing people perceived about stars was their color. Timoi said that it was a to caution type, orange in color. Scientists have been focusing on the star considerably more eagerly of late, and now they have a brilliant understanding of what makes it so curiously brilliant. One of these characteristics is that the star changes in brightness a lot, with an apparent size of 0.6. Betelgeuse is a variable star, which means that its brightness changes over time. Recently, experts have found some new information about the star. In 2019, researchers initially saw that Betelgeuse was acting particularly. Despite the fact that Betelgeuse didn't completely stop shimmering, it wasn't the same. It had become considerably less brilliant, shining at a level of around 1.6. Specialists quickly began to explore why they were seeing the 10th most brilliant star above in this capricious manner. Analysts expected to offer an amazing explanation considering their examination, which uncovered peculiar signs from the star. As demonstrated by their discoveries, Betelgeuse could go supernova at any second. Brian Cox, a famous scientist, shared this surprisingly dangerous explanation as an unmistakable professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester School of Physics and Cosmology. You shouldn't accept his viewpoint as a joke. He also has a science show, writes popular science books, and is the Royal Society Professor for Public Engagement with Science. Brian Cox says that Betelgeuse is by all accounts a ticking delayed bomb since it could go off without timely notification. To explain what's happening, the James Webb Space Telescope has shown a legendary amount of proof to support this explanation. Anyway, what whimsical signs has Betelgeuse given that have caused such a lot of excitement in space science? With the new information about Betelgeuse, the star has been named a supernova candidate. However, specialists are still unsure when it will explode. The fact that Betelgeuse is twice the mass of the Sun is one explanation for this classification. A star, as is commonly said, ought to be a few times the mass of the Sun to be known as a supernova. Things get truly interesting, however, because inspectors have used different devices to examine Betelgeuse, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, to see what's happening in space around Betelgeuse. What they found is still a mystery. Betelgeuse was born on August 31st, a really long time ago. Around that time, the star Betelgeuse clearly gave odd clues that made its future hazy. What did they find? Well, they could get curious light waves coming from the star or over Betelgeuse, which is very curious. Anyway, it wasn't the only thing experts saw from the star. This returns us to the likelihood that Betelgeuse is a star whose brightness changes occasionally. It was said that Betelgeuse darkened at regular intervals and had dark spots, like our Sun today. However, the circumstances are different. It changes from brilliant to dim twice as fast as it used to, which is another astonishing sign that Betelgeuse is back. Specialists found that the star's dimming cycle had hit a band of quality of 1.61 in February 2021. This was not long after the tremendous darkening event. Survey how the star seemed to dim in a bizarre manner in 2019. That is because it's typically known as the Great Darkening. We could see that the extraordinary dimming was the start of Betelgeuse's unusual behavior, which made many people worry that Betelgeuse was going to explode. The range of darkening was 1.2 somewhere between 2019 and 2020, and the most reduced degree of dimming ever. Recorded in 2019, experts were certain that horrendous, unpleasant Betelgeuse would go supernova in the following 100,000 years due to the exceptional dimming occurring in the universe. This was truly frightening, and specialists quickly changed their perspectives. However, when they saw what happened next, Betelgeuse got brighter again after the unbelievable obscuring, transforming into something even more striking. Astronomy physicist Andrea Dupree at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics says that the star is now 150% brighter than normal, making it the seventh most brilliant star above. Specialists were unnerved when they saw a red glow in the southern part of the sky. Today, it gets more fascinating because this has prompted various theories about what caused the great dimming. First, it's important to note that not all stars have the red glow of Betelgeuse. The red glow of Betelgeuse indicates that it's a red supergiant star, which is the last phase of a star's life before death. The red glow, on the other hand, is caused by a surface temperature of around 3,500 Kelvin, which is much cooler than the outer layer of the Sun, which is 5,500 Kelvin. Since Betelgeuse is cooler than our Sun, it emits less energy per unit of surface area, even though it is much larger and will eventually explode. Now let's look at what the unusual dimming looked like. Brian Cox asks, does it truly mean that Betelgeuse will go supernova? As a matter of fact, the fact that Betelgeuse is a red supergiant already means that it is nearing the end of its life as a star. A dying star will often swell over time, which is something scientists expect. However, Betelgeuse's new surprising behavior has caused experts to focus even more. Additionally, many telescopes are now focusing on the exceptional dimming, but things get even more interesting since experts don't have a solid understanding of Betelgeuse. Scientists are now using the most cutting-edge tools to monitor the fascinating phenomena occurring around Betelgeuse. The James Webb Space Telescope has been one of the best tools specialists have used so far. Since 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has been in space and has helped scientists gather a lot of important data about Betelgeuse. The new photographs of Betelgeuse's remarkable dimming, taken by this telescope, have shown that the event caused a huge mass ejection. Based on new analysis, we now know that this mass ejection was about 400 billion times more massive than a typical coronal mass ejection. The James Webb Space Telescope can also look at things that our eyes can't see, like light waves and frequencies. Therefore, scientists are excited about what the telescope will discover. Scientists have seen dust clouds forming on the star's surface that appear to resemble leaves in space. That might not make sense, but despite the fact that Betelgeuse will eventually die, scientists are still keeping a close eye on it, since they don't know exactly when it will go supernova. Scientists believe that Betelgeuse is typically more massive than the Sun and that the bright red star will shine for the next 10 years. However, given the many unusual things happening with the star, it's difficult to say if this statement will still hold true after the remarkable dimming. So, experts don't think Betelgeuse will explode anytime soon. If Betelgeuse does explode, it will be the first supernova we've seen in person since Johannes Kepler did in 1604. Experts also don't fully believe that this should happen soon, because they are still focusing on the star's strange behavior. Notwithstanding, the timing of Betelgeuse's death remains a mystery. If we look at the universe without bias, perhaps one of the most intriguing stars, and perhaps the most surprising in our sky, is Betelgeuse, frequently referred to as Betelgeuse. This red giant star, if placed where the Sun is, would stretch out to Jupiter's orbit. This extraordinarily massive, volatile star is on the verge of a massive change. The universe doesn't work in such direct terms. Grandiose systems like supernova events have the potential to completely alter our perspective. While the possibility of Betelgeuse going supernova looms, researchers are still trying to understand the exact timeline of its demise. As scientists continue to gather data from the most advanced space telescopes, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Hubble Space Telescope, they remain cautious about predicting an imminent blast, despite the star's unusual behavior, including the mysterious dimming and brightening cycles. There's no certainty about when Betelgeuse will finally reach the end of its life. Some speculate that it may still take thousands of years before the star explodes, but others believe it could happen much sooner, possibly within the next few years or even months. The extraordinary data gathered by these powerful telescopes, alongside the star's erratic behavior, has kept researchers on edge. They are carefully monitoring developments, using every tool at their disposal to detect any subtle changes that might indicate a supernova is near. When Betelgeuse does eventually detonate, it will send shockwaves through the universe, releasing an enormous amount of energy. The explosion will briefly outshine the entire galaxy, visible even from Earth, as bright as the full moon. While this event will be a tremendous astronomical spectacle, it won't pose a direct threat to Earth, as the star is situated more than 600 light-years away. However, the supernova will offer a significant opportunity for researchers to study the final stages of a massive star's life, and the phenomena associated with such a violent event. Betelgeuse's impending death is not just a scientific curiosity. It's a symbol of the vastness and unpredictability of the universe. Stars like Betelgeuse play a crucial role in the life cycle of galaxies, enriching the universe with the elements necessary for new stars, planets, and potentially life itself. The death of such a star is not an end, but a transformation, as it releases heavy elements that will eventually seed new solar systems. Meanwhile, scientists continue to observe Betelgeuse and its behavior, piecing together the mystery of its future with each new discovery. As the mystery unfolds, our understanding of the universe expands. Perhaps, before long, we will witness one of the most extraordinary events in the universe: Betelgeuse's transformation from a colossal red supergiant into a spectacular supernova. Until then, the sky will remain a canvas of wonder, with Betelgeuse shining brightly, a reminder of the transient nature of life in the universe. As Betelgeuse continues to shine in the night sky, its behavior offers both a fascinating opportunity and a challenge for scientists. While the star's imminent explosion remains uncertain, the ongoing observations have already provided invaluable insights into stellar evolution. Every new discovery about Betelgeuse adds another layer to our understanding of how massive stars live and die. Astrophysicists are particularly interested in the mechanisms behind such a massive star's death. The eventual supernova will not only mark the end of Betelgeuse's life, but also trigger a chain of events that may lead to the formation of new celestial objects. The explosion could enrich the surrounding space with heavy elements such as iron, which are essential for the creation of planets and life as we know it. These elements will be scattered throughout the cosmos, contributing to the ongoing cycle of stellar birth, death, and rebirth. Although scientists can't predict exactly when Betelgeuse will go supernova, they are continuously improving their technology and methods of observation. Advanced telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope are playing a crucial role in monitoring changes in the star's behavior. The high-resolution images and data provided by these instruments will allow researchers to make more accurate predictions about the star's final moments. For now, Betelgeuse remains an object of both mystery and excitement, with its eventual explosion representing a significant milestone in our understanding of the universe. In the coming years, researchers hope to learn even more about the processes that drive such extreme stellar phenomena. As they gather more data, it will become clearer whether Betelgeuse's behavior is indicative of a supernova in the near future, or if it will continue to defy expectations for a longer period. The possibility of witnessing a supernova up close, especially one as powerful as Betelgeuse's, remains an exciting prospect for astronomers. Ultimately, the study of Betelgeuse is not just about the fate of a single star but also about our place in the cosmos. The star's death will serve as a reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the universe, and its eventual supernova will provide a unique opportunity to learn about the life cycles of stars and the forces that shape our galaxy. For now, scientists will continue their observations, eager to unlock more of the secrets that Betelgeuse holds, as the star shines on in the night sky, waiting for its inevitable transformation.